For a long time, I wanted to make a video about why everyone seems to be gassing up Zack Snyder. I mean this in the most professional way possible. I just don't think he's that good of a director. He had chance time and time again to get something right, and from what I've seen and what I've experienced from his work is some very lackluster movies. So let's go through his film history real quick. I understand 300 was a great movie. I can't even really remember the full title. Was it like 300 Ronin or something, or just 300? I don't remember. It's the one with all those Romans or whatever. It was good, apparently. I don't think it was like that good to like justify him being a great director. But that said, his stamp in the world of superheroes, to me, is not good. He literally failed more times than he didn't, and people still gas him up. Like, if he would have had full creative control of these movies, they would have been some great thing. I tried rewatching Man of Steel today, and it was so incredibly boring. Everything with his childhood, boring. Everything with his dad, boring. I understand it was an origin story movie, but you could have got past all that stuff like really quick at one point and then just continued on with his story. You don't have to keep flashing back and forth. It really takes you out of the moment and the movie in general, just in my opinion. And then Batman v Superman, again, I keep rewatching these movies wanting to like it, wanting to have my mind changed, and I just don't. I don't like it. I want to so bad because I love these characters. And I think Henry Cavill's Superman deserves a happy, maybe not a happy ending, but like some closure. He deserves some closure at least, because Batman v Superman was just not good. Not even the Ultimate Edition. Justice League was terrible, and the Justice League Snyder Cut was okay. All right, let's be honest here. It wasn't great. It wasn't like jaw-dropping for the sole fact that it was 4 hours long. Who's gonna watch that again? Like, yeah, you can watch it once because it's nice or whatever, but like more than once, rewatchable? Absolutely not. I would not turn that on like I would like a Iron Man or Captain America movie or an Avengers movie or anything like that. It was just not, it doesn't justify, like how good it was doesn't justify the runtime at all. So I'm so confused on why people are going to bat for Zack Snyder when his track record is just flop after flop, failure after failure. But that's just my opinion. Like, that's what I think about his movies, his directing style. I didn't think it was great. I think a lot of people would agree with me. They just don't really care enough to comment on it. But with that being said, there is some things that I wish would be done in the new MCU that I want to touch on real quick. I want, like I said, Henry Cavill Superman to have closure. I want there to be some like connection there. So what I think they should do is James Gunn should hire Henry Cavill as maybe an alternate Superman and do some variation of an Injustice storyline. I know Injustice has been getting a lot of attention lately. Well, not lately, but like over the years. First with the games, then with the comics and the animated movies that they made relatively recently. But I think that bringing Henry Cavill back to play an alternate version of Superman, maybe one where Darkseid got the anti-life equation and he became a servant of him, and this DCU has to fight the DCEU, I think that would be a real fitting end to their universe. Like, maybe that universe doesn't have a happy ending and their world gets destroyed. Something along those lines I think would be really cool. I feel like I'm just saying that because I want to see Henry Cavill back in the seat of Superman. Everyone does. He was a great he looked like it so much. And David Cornsweet, he looked all right in that trailer. He ain't no Henry Cavill though. And that hair, goofy. Same thing for his Green Lantern friend. Goofy haircut boy. But yeah, I feel like they don't have to completely destroy the DCEU. Like, yeah, they're not going to make any more movies from it, but that's a whole like world that they can draw experience from. They can literally just make it an Injustice movie. I feel like that would be so cool to see like the new cast from this world go up against the cast from the DCEU's world. Because that was, oh man, you don't understand how angry I am at how poorly executed that was. It was a tragedy. These characters deserve so much better. I wish they would just let people that actually knew what they were talking about write these scripts and direct these movies. People that are passionate about superheroes and, you know, wanting to make an awesome story rather than have it be so artistic. We just want our heroes to be done justice. That's all we want. That's what I think. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think the Zack Snyder praise was undeserved. Like, honestly, no offense to him. Like, I'm sure he's a good person or whatever, but his professionally, his work was just shoddy, I think. And before anyone, you know, sees this and says, "Oh, you probably couldn't have done better." Yeah, I probably could, actually. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you later.